Alright guys, so I'm going to share my drop spindle collection with you guys today. Um and the extras are going back up on the shelf. So these are my Spinolution drop spindles. They have these little copper rivets that you can put in these holes to add weight to them or to balance out the spin. The reason the big one is so short is because I stepped on it. So I sharpen the end. One day I'll have a woodworker friend and I'll take it to them and have them create a new shaft for it. But until then, it's going back up on the shelf. Everything's been cleaned. Everything's been dusted. And yeah. So this one I got from the first Powhatan Fiber Festival from a spindle maker there. It was a woman. And it comes with its own little stand. I rarely use it because the hook is set down. It's annoying trying to get the yarn up under there. If the hook had been about a fourth of an inch taller, then it would have been easier to use. But for right now, it's a pretty paperweight. It is well balanced. I will give it that. It's very well made and balanced. It's just that the hook is annoying. So I don't use it. Okay, so this one I got from New York Sheep and Wool Festival. And I don't remember what booth I got it from. I hadn't taken a spindle with me, so I needed a spindle just to test fiber with. And I remember it was a little old man and his wife in their booth. And they were selling fiber and stuff. And they had these spindles that he made. It's a heavier spindle, but it has a long shaft on it. It also has a cup hook for the hook. And so I just wanted something to carry around with me just to test spinning with that day until I came across other spindle makers. But as you can see, it's pretty well balanced. And it spins for a long time. Spins well. So it's a nice spindle to have. So that came from New York Sheep and Wool Festival. I also got this one that year from Mothie and the Squid. This spindle is portable. You can flat pack it. It comes apart. This twists off. This comes off. And so it's easy for travel. You don't have to worry about breaking your shaft. You can just pack it back up. And when you fill it, I also have extra. So when you fill the cup up, instead of getting another spindle out, all you got to do is put another shaft on and keep spinning. So I have three shafts, and this spindle is like perfectly balanced. It's an amazing spindle. So yeah, and while I'm spinning on that is some of the same thin sheet fiber that I got from Maryland Sheep and Wool, not this year before last. Okay, so now start putting some of these back in the bucket over here. So now we're going to go to the 3D Woodworks drop spindles. And this one is one of the 3D Woodwork drop spindles. As you can see, it has a alpaca cutout on it. This is my latest spindle purchase. And so it will sit out here. This one I got from Maryland Sheep and Wool this year. This is a Jonathan Bosworth spindle. I have a couple of his spindles I have another Lucy in here somewhere. I will come across it eventually. I'll try to keep stuff together. But hey, oh, here it is. So, I'll put these so they'll be beside each other in the cup. Bucket. All right, so the next person who's I'm going to show you is, I got this one from New Zealand, and the hook is not in there good, so I put some glue on it. And then I was in the car and it fell and cracked. I don't know why it hit, but it cracked right there. However, this spindle still spins very well, but I don't want to risk it getting further damage, so I don't use it that often. This is a Kromsky plying spindle. That's why it's so big and why it's so heavy. And this whorl will come off, so you can buy other whorls to fit on the shaft. The shaft is actually very lightweight, but I have it because it was a gift when I purchased my Kromsky Fantasia wheel. But because of my knees, KNEES, and I have degenerative arthritis in both my knees. The tread up and down, stair step, treadle motion, even though it was very smooth, and that wheel spun like a dream. I spun some of my finest yarn ever on that wheel, but it was just too painful. And so I had to sell it, and I'll cry because I saved up. I saved up for like 8 months so I could buy that wheel. It's just such a beautiful wheel. So next, I have this spindle. It was a gift from my friend Fiber Crone here, who's local here in Norfolk. And this spindle is probably older than me, but it spins like a dream. This is my favorite drop spindle. I don't take it out of the house because I don't want to risk anything happening to it. If I do take it out of the house, then I treat it like I'm carrying 24 karat gold. And so let me see. I also have some stone whorl drop spindles. I have 3. 2 of them I made with chopsticks that I purchased. One of them I bought on Etsy, but then I modified it to stabilize the whorl because of the weight of the whorl. Come on now. Why y'all gotta be so difficult? If I didn't want you'd be all up in my face. In my face. It's always something. There it is. Okay. So this one is a jade whorl that I bought. And the reason that it's cracked and broken is because I was spinning it. And we were in Chesapeake, Virginia, and we were going to they have like a little Comic-Con at the library there every year. And I was standing there spinning, waiting on my family, and this lady wasn't paying attention to her children. And the little boy ran up and snatched my spindle, smacking it down into the gravel and shattered it. She comes up, doesn't say I'm sorry, kiss my butt or nothing, corrals her child and keeps walking like he hadn't just destroyed a $60. The stone itself is jade. It was $60, just the stone. Yeah, she walks off like her child hadn't done nothing wrong. Yeah. And this is another one where I purchased off of Etsy. But what I did was I put grommets on them to stabilize the whorls so they wouldn't slide down. And then this is another one I got on Etsy. And I also put grommet on that one and glued it. So those are my stone wool spindles. Okay, so next we have my IST drop spindle from Great Britain. Yin and Yang. It is not very well balanced. So it's more for the decorative. You can see just spinning my hand, it kind of wobbles a little to one side. But I got it for the yin and yang symbol more so than spinning. Disappointed that it doesn't spin well, but it is what it is. The next spindles that I got from UK are these two. One is English U and the other is English Walnut. The whorls. These spin so well. So very well. And as you can see, this one has been broken from being stepped on. But it still spins very well. So this sits on top. This is from my daughter made this. It's a bamboo. And I keep spindles in it. And it sits on top of my bookcase up there. So, and the spindles get cleaned off once or twice a year. I used to, in the month of December, I used to only spin on my drop spindles, and my goal was to put yarn on every drop spindle. But I don't do that because I have so many now. I ain't even counting them. So let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 so far. So far we have 19 drop spindles. Okay. All right. So next we're going to do the 3G woodwork drop spindles. Now this one I showed you guys is 3G woodwork drop spindle, the one with the alpaca on it. Okay. So we have 19 so far. So let's go with 20. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 32, and these little ones says 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, let's go back to 36. Okay, 37, 38, 39. All right, so I think that is all of the 3G woodwork drop spindles. It looks like that's all. Wait a minute. No, that's not one. Okay, so that takes the total to 39. These are all 3G woodworks. I have a fox cut out, and I also have a bird cut out. That's the fox. That's the bird. And I also have some of those banco pies, I think that's what they're called. And then these have pine cone. These are resin with pine cone inserts. So these are my, as you can see, I love his spindles because he has long shafts on his spindles, and I have big hands. So that's one of the reasons why I love his drop spindles. The other reason why they are very well made, he is a very conscientious seller. If you have any kind of problems and issues, you just let him know and he replaces it. He also sends, like you see, he makes these little spindles from like leftover wood and stuff. He sends them to you as gifts, the long-time customers, repeat customers. He sends those little things to you as gifts. He also has like these toothpaste squeezers to get all the toothpaste out. He sends those as gifts as well. And just an all around good experience. And that's why I always check his Etsy store for new drop spindles. And the wood, like this is zebra wood. The wood is just gorgeous. I've never been disappointed. And one of his spindles that I have was a gift. It was one of the burl maple wood ones, that really light wood. It was a gift from my friend Cheryl, who lives in Arizona, and she has sheep and stuff, and I've gotten fiber from her before as well. Her fiber is really nice. It's very nice to spin. All right, so I don't remember who I bought these two from, but I got them off of Etsy. Well, I got one off of Etsy. I got this one off of Etsy, a bottom wall, just to have a bottom wall spindle for practicing on when I'm teaching people how to use drop spindles and stuff. And then this one I got from the second time I went to the, I think it was the Powhatan Fiber Festival. And it's the Dragonfly Workshop is where this one came from. And it spins very well. Okay. I lost count. So that was like 37, 38, 39. That's 39. Next, we're going to do the ones I've made. So that's 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. So this is 44 drop spindles. These are made from wall appliques that you can glue to the wall or plaster over on the wall. And this is like, a CD spindle. So it spins very well. All right, cross key can go in here. Okay, so I don't remember who I got these from, but I know I got them off of Etsy, and they might, I think, from Silly Salmon Design, and I think there's 3 of them. They have similar hook styles. There's another 3G Woodworks. No. These might be 3G Woodworks too. Or it might be somebody else. I will have to look them up because these hooks are similar. So, I done lost count again. But 3 more. All right, so and this is, if I remember right, this is a Paduk, Paduk drop spindle. And then this is a True Creations drop spindle. And this is another True Creations drop spindle. It's a beehive design. They spin very well. So I know we're over 50 now, drop spindles. And that leads me to, this is another True Creations drop spindle. All right. So then I'll have my, I can't remember the name of it, but my friend Carrie got this for me. And it spins very well, very fast. The only thing about it is because I'm already a fast spinner, I spin it too fast and these will come flying out. So I don't use it anymore because I'm not trying to put out nobody's eye. I ain't trying to get sued. But he's on Etsy. I don't know if he still makes drop spinner, but these are actually, I think it starts with a T, like a Trinity or something like that. But yeah. All right, so, and then I have this one. I don't even remember where I got it from. Might have been a yard sale, but it's an old Turkish drop spindle. And I have another Turkish drop spindle somewhere, a better one. This, I think, it looks like a museum type of drop spindle. It doesn't spin well. It's not well balanced. It doesn't even look like it's ever been used. There's no wear on it. It reminds me of those museum type drop spindles that you see, like the museum type, where people used to have like the fake drop spindles and the fake spinning wheels in the living rooms and stuff. That's what this reminds me of. And yeah, I have, here it is. I wonder if I can reach it. It's up here with my hand cards. All right. So this is my good drop spindle, my good Turkish drop spindle. And I rarely use it. It's mostly for teaching purposes that I use it, to show people how to use them, how to take them apart, how to get their eye off of it. And so yeah. So I have 2 Turkish, 1 bottom wall for teaching purposes. All of my other drop spindles are top wall drop spindles. And so here we come to the creme de la creme, my most favorite drop spindles in the world. I'll take these over a Golding. I'll take these over a Bosworth spindle. And these are from Jim's Turnstiles. And I've gotten them from Maryland Sheep and Wool since 2005, I think. 4 or 5. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 of his drop spindles, as well as a drop spindle lazy cape. These are the creme de la creme of my drop spindles. These are so freaking balanced that it's scary. I've spent on these things is like a dream. A dream. I wouldn't, if I had to get rid of all my other drop spindles, these are the ones I would keep. These are the ones I would fight for. So everything else I will happily let go, but not these bad boys. We will be fighting. And then I only have 3 left after these. And one I got from we went to I think what they call the spin cast. It's a spinning guild out in Western Virginia. I can't remember the name right now, but this lady was selling this drop spinner. It's made with a Chinese Europe, those the coins they have for the Chinese New Year, and this thing spins super fast. It spins very fine, and a chopstick, and I love it. I love it. I have a little bit of tape on the tip because this thing is old. And so the chopstick is starting to fray, and I don't want no. I got a splinter, and I don't want no more splinters. So I put a little bit of tape on the end of it. Now, there's a guy on Etsy called Grizzly Mountain Fiber Arts or something like that. It is hard. I mean, you gotta stalk his Etsy, and even then, as soon as it goes on sale, you get carjacked. This is the only one of his spindles I've been able to get over the last 7 years of stalking his website. This is the only one I've been able to get my hands on, and it spins like a dream. Very well made, just beautiful. And there are some that make this one look like a piece of trash that he's made. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful artist. All right, and then this one I got from, this is a pline spindle, and I'm pretty sure I got this from New York Sheep and Wool Festival, from the same vendor that I got that big True Creations drop spindle from. And then that's it. That is my drop spindle collection. Everything's been cleaned off for the new year, and hopefully I'll be using these more often this year as well. Now I gotta get them all back put up. so thank y'all for hanging out with me. We go back and somebody can count to see exactly how many I have, because I lost track of counting. So y'all take care.